Hey, how's it going? It's me, Bass Rider. In today's tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to make music like Stmpd Rcrds, which is a record label owned by Martin Garrix. I'm sure you've heard of it if you are into EDM and stuff. And yeah, so I've made a drop here for the sake of this tutorial. And yeah, if you find anything in today's tutorial helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and share this video if you have any producer friends. Okay, let's begin. So I'll start by playing you the drop. Won't bother with the build up today because that's still in the early stages, so we'll just start straight from the drop. So yeah, that's what I have for the drop. I'm pretty impressed with it. I'll probably be releasing this one at one point. I know in my videos I usually say I probably won't be releasing this track, but in today's video I'm going to be saying the opposite. I am going to be releasing this track, so yeah. So we've got the kick drum. Nothing too serious going on here. Bit of EQ. This sidechain isn't actually doing anything. That's just so I can measure the length of the kick. So I'll play the kick for you. So really big thumpy kick. Then we've got this kick fill thing here. So together you get that kind of. Then we've got a clap. Another clap. So when you play all that together, you get something like this. So big drums, very big drums. Then over here you have the hats. So then you have something like this. Then we have a cowbell here. And a tom right before we go into the next part. And then in the next part we've got this space here where everything just kind of stops to give the growl basses a bit of space to shine. And then we bring the drums back in, so that sounds like. And if I play just the track from the drum fill, it sounds like this. Yeah, so you can kind of hear that really hypes you up. So you think the drums are going to come back in here, but instead it stops and just does this. And then that makes the next bit come in with more surprise, I guess, if that's how you want to call it. So yeah. And then we'll move on to the lead. Very simple lead. We've got this lead. And then obviously it changes here. Then we've just got this layer. The layer's just, I don't know, I guess I just kind of added it so that there's more than one layer, because maybe one layer wasn't enough, I don't know, but yeah. As you can see, this one's a lot bigger then the first one. The first one's the one that really carries the drop. You don't really need the second one, but you do need the second one because the second one's what makes it sound bigger. Then we have this little stutter effect, which is just made from chopping up a single note from the lead sound. So then when you play that together, you've got like just to make it a bit more catchy, I guess. Then you've got some white noise. Then you've got this little percussion thing here. So with the white noise, so you can kind of hear what that's doing when I turn it off. So as you can hear, that's what's really giving it the high end. Then we've got this reverse. We've got this reverse. We've got the clock sound. Technically it's a timer, but I'm using it as a clock. Then a spring sound. I use this in quite a lot of my tracks. This little stutter thing. The vocal. And this kind of like noise kind of thing in the background. That noise thing is actually quite important. It doesn't sound like it's really doing much, it's just kind of a weird noise in the background that's probably just making it sound messy, but when you mute it, you notice that it's not there, so you kind of have to keep it in there. Then if we go in to... I missed out the basses, the most important part, to be honest. So we've got the sub bass. So we've got a really big sub bass. Then we've got a gritty bass, just to make the sub bass sound more gritty, and another gritty bass. Then we've got the stab, that's one of them. And this one. And this one. Kind of layered the stabs quite a lot. And then we've got this one. And we've got this one over here. So if I play all the basses together, you get this. So you can kind of hear what that's doing. If I play it all together, now that you've heard the basses, try and listen out for what the basses are doing to the rhythm in the actual track. So as you can see, those basses are what are giving it a lot of the energy, especially the growl basses. They're filling up the spaces where the lead isn't playing any notes. Then we've got, what else do we have that I haven't showed yet? We've got this little laser sound, and the scratch. So if I play the effects and the drums together, so that's basically what that's doing. Then in the second half, do I bring anything else in? I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, we've got this little thing here that goes like this. just to add a bit more ambience is probably the word you'd use, a bit more ambience to the second part of the drop. Because I've already brought the hi-hat in here, I haven't got a hi-hat to bring in here to vary the second half. So by bringing in this little ambient stab thing, that's what I'm using to vary the second half of the drop. And then for the last quarter of the drop, I add in a little riser that sounds like this. Yeah. And then for the outro of the drop, it's basically just the same thing but with less going on, like the lead's not in it and things like that. So yeah, I'll play everything for you one last time, so now you know what's going on. Listen out for the different details within the drop. So yeah, that's the drop. I've just realised I forgot to show you this little laughter thing that's here. But that's mainly because I'm probably not going to be keeping that laughter, that's just temporary. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below if you have any questions, and share this video if you have any producer friends. Okay, see you in the next video.